Oh, bro left his computer on. His car is literally on still. Let's see if I can show you this. His dash is still saying like it's on right now. It's interesting. What's up, dude? Is this, I think this car's left on.
Lieutenant Scott Sullivan's still on.
Oh, cool. I think you left your car on, brother.
No, my car's not.
Oh, the dash is blinking stuff. Does it just do that all day?
It does.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Lieutenant Sullivan, Police Department. What's your name?
Cool. I'm Justin. Nice to meet you, man.
Have you got some idea I can say?
No, sir. I don't.
No idea. No. Arkansas is one of the 15 ID states. So
there is no way you believe that. All right. Since you're starting off this way, do you have somewhere higher than you? Because I promise you that's not correct, and you're going to get your whole town into a lawsuit, and I don't want to go that way. I've been having a great day. You don't want to go that way either.
But if you just tell me your name.
I'm not telling you my name. I'll tell you my first name, and we're stopping there, and I'm not answering any more questions. Okay. If you want to ID me unlawfully, you're going to lose your job and your qualified immunity.
Can I ask you what you're doing?
I'm working on a story.
For who are you with?
I'm an independent journalist. What's your name?
Solomon, Lieutenant Solomon.
Solomon?
Yes, sir.
Do not think, there is no such thing as a stop and ID state. There is no such thing. That is a term.
The video opens with the narrator explaining that this is one of the best accountability clips in recent memory. Right from the start, the scene shows a citizen confronting police officers who clearly lack understanding of basic constitutional rights. The officers, acting confident yet uninformed, attempt to assert authority without legal grounding. The citizen remains calm and composed, exposing how clueless the officers are about the laws they are supposed to enforce. This introduction immediately sets the tone. It's not about aggression, but education and accountability. Viewers can already sense that this will be a powerful example of how knowledge and composure can dismantle ignorance and authority abuse in real time.
Okay.
That is a...
Okay, let me explain something to you. Can I explain something?
I'll listen to you. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. This day and time, there's all sorts of things going on.
This day and time is a terrible thing because we're in one of the most safest times to date in world history. Tell me a safer time in world history than right now. Okay. So don't say in this day and time, because cops always say that and it's stupid. Okay. You can start over though if you want to.
Let me just put it like this.
Yep.
You know, if we see somebody looking at our police cars,
come talk to me, sure. But don't threaten to arrest me if I don't give you my ID.
I didn't threaten to arrest
you. just did, brother.
No, I just said Arkansas is one of the 15 ID states.
That's not correct.
A demand or request.
Nope, that's not correct.
Provide some identified
Get a lawyer out here. If you think that's true, you need to look into it because you're going to get yourself in trouble. That is not true, and I'm 1,000% positive, and I can show you case law and Supreme Court rulings and everything. 100%.
More or less, we're just concerned about what you're doing.
Well, do not think that you can just stop and ID anyone you want. You're going to get yourself in trouble, and you're non-constitutional. You are unconstitutional.
Well, with what's going on, I mean, it's
you are no. If you think you can do that, you don't believe in the Fourth Amendment. If you think you can do that, do you know what the Fourth Amendment is, sir? What is it?
You know, if we say
what's the Fourth Amendment? No. This is important to everybody that you know the Fourth Amendment. What is it?
Sure, I know it.
So what is it? What is it?
The right of freedom.
No way you just said that. No, that's the First Amendment.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, the First Amendment.
No, the First Amendment. Bro, what's the Fourth Amendment?
When the officer approaches, the citizen notices something strange. The police car's dashboard lights are on. This small observation symbolizes the overall lack of attention and awareness within the department. The officer quickly attempts to assert control, demanding identification and throwing out claims about stop and ID laws. The citizen calmly challenges him, knowing full well that such laws do not apply in this situation. The moment highlights how officers often rely on intimidation rather than lawful reasoning. The tension builds as the citizen's confidence contrasts sharply with the officer's confusion, revealing the imbalance of knowledge between them.
Okay. All right,
oh my God, dude, and you're a lieutenant? Is your chief here?
No, he's off.
We need someone to teach you what the Fourth Amendment is. What is it?
My question is,
what is what's the 5 elements of the First Amendment? There's 5 elements.
We just had some.
There's 5 elements of the First Amendment.
Questions for you.
No, I have some concerns and questions for you. There's 5 elements of the First Amendment. What are they?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
What are they, sir? What's the Fourth Amendment? You don't know any of it.
If you don't
You
wanna
need to
talk-
go study the Constitution, and until you do, don't say a word to me, please. Go back inside, look up the Constitution, and read those rights and learn them. Memorize them, then come out. Other than that, you don't know what you're doing or what you're talking about, and you don't need to be a lieutenant. And I'm sorry I'm getting mad, but that is ridiculous. You should be ashamed of yourself for not knowing the First or the Fourth. Walk of shame right there, and it's deserved. Oh, they're locking me out? Lieutenant Solomon, you're opening your city up for a lawsuit by allowing this door to be locked because of me. You're not allowed to pick and choose who comes in here. So either you lock it to everybody for the rest of the day, or you're opening yourself up for a lawsuit. And you better have a good reason for having it locked the rest of the day. Not just because there's a guy with a camera. This lady right here. Uh-oh, they're sending the sheriff out here.
The conversation escalates when the lieutenant insists Arkansas is a stop and ID state. The citizen immediately dismantles that claim, offering to showcase law and Supreme Court rulings proving otherwise. This part showcases how misinformation spreads even among law enforcement who should be experts in the law. The lieutenant's body language changes as he realizes he's outmatched intellectually. This is where the citizen's patience pays off. His professionalism turns into quiet dominance. It's not about shouting or disrespect, but calmly correcting authority with facts. The camera captures a stunning reversal, the citizen teaching the teacher.
Hello, sir. How are you?
What's up, guys?
Good.
All right, I can come in now. They weren't letting me in a minute ago. You know, that's a lawsuit if I wanted to. I don't want to. I'm literally just trying to have a pleasant time here in Clinton. That's it. But here we have... what's your name, sir?
I'm Sheriff Eric County.
You're the sheriff.
County. Yeah.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Justin.
Good to meet you, Justin.
So why'd they send the sheriff down here for a guy with a camera?
Nobody sent the sheriff.
They-
We all monitor the radio traffic.
Hey, dude. Hey,
we
hold
get a
on. Before
call-
you lie on camera.
If we get a call over the radio.
No, I heard them call the sheriff down here. I heard them on. I have them on video calling the sheriff down here.
Anyway.
Uh-oh, they're sending the sheriff out here. So now you're lying on camera. So now I don't even want to talk to you either, dude.
If we
Goodness.
get a call, we're
Just
going
be
to
real.
respond.
Just be a real person for 2 seconds. Why can no one just be a real person in
You be
here?
a real person.
I am.
Yeah, you're in here causing a problem.
No, I'm exercising my rights.
Yeah, but if it becomes disorderly.
I told you my name's
then
Justin
you're
like 6
being
times,
disorderly.
dude.
I have a right to ask you last
Okay.
You can ask, and I don't have to tell you.
Okay.
You have to have reasonable, or you have to have.
That's what
No, you're not. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime.
You're on private property looking at people's
Again,
windows.
if you call us
No,
a
this is
disturbance,
public. This is public
If
property.
you cause a disturbance,
This is
then
public
you can be
property.
charged
Right back in the back
with
with the
disorderly
car.
conduct.
Were you parking your cop cars back there?
As long-
When asked about the Fourth Amendment, the lieutenant embarrassingly fails to explain it, confusing it with the First Amendment. This is the turning point of the encounter. The officer's ignorance becomes undeniable, and his authority begins to crumble publicly. The citizen's frustration is understandable. How can someone sworn to uphold the Constitution not even know its most basic protections? This scene powerfully exposes the lack of constitutional education in many departments. The officer, clearly embarrassed, walks away, symbolizing a walk of shame that viewers find both shocking and satisfying.
Then it's public.
As
It's
long
public.
as you're civil, there's not a problem.
I'm civil, brother.
That's what I'm saying. But if it did become disorderly, then you could be charged with disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
But until then,
Don't-
as long as you're
You
civil,
were also looking at private
everything's
vehicles back
good.
there too, because we.
I can look at anything I can see from public. You can't trespass my eyes.
It's private property back
That's
there.
public.
Other- other
If you
police
park your cars back there, that's public.
The other cars are not
And
public.
even if it was private, I have to be trespassed before I've committed a crime. So no one in here knows what the hell they're talking about. This is getting crazy. He said that he can make me ID just because he wants to. That is mind blowing that he thinks that.
Because
He doesn't know what the
they don't know what you're doing.
I asked him what the Fourth Amendment was, and he says freedom. That's not. That's embarrassing, dude.
Searches and seizures. We know what it is.
You had to go look it up after. Well, okay, what's the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
If you state your last name,
What's the five elements? Give me 2 of them.
Okay.
We have a right to ask your full name.
Give me 2. You can ask all day, and I can tell you no.
Well, just like you said, he had to go look it up. You can sit down in your car and look up every amendment.
Dude, I know them by heart.
That doesn't matter. It's not required by law for anybody to know it.
It is required by law. Do you and you all sign?
That's where you're wrong.
No.
When you go to the academy, the only thing you're required to do is to read it, become familiar with it.
All right, I'm about to own you.
Know where you can
get ready, brother. Get ready.
You get ready.
You swore an oath to the Constitution when you were signed in, and I could find that on video, I bet. So you swore an oath to the Constitution.
Okay, so you were there.
No, but that is what all police do.
After being schooled, the officers lock the building doors, refusing public entry. This petty act perfectly demonstrates the misuse of power when authority feels challenged. The citizen points out that selectively locking public doors violates equal access rights and could result in a lawsuit. His composure contrasts beautifully with the department's immaturity. This moment isn't just about one citizen versus a few cops. It's a reflection of how some agencies respond when they're exposed. Rather than learn, they retaliate, showing exactly why accountability is needed. The walk of shame continues, this time behind locked doors.
Unless we're lying.
No,
you're lying.
it is required.
No, you're
if you didn't,
and to the right because you don't know. You're making
dude,
it up.
Listen.
So you
didn't swear an oath. So you didn't swear an oath.
I can tell you, you're being.
You can call me whatever you want.
See?
It doesn't hurt my feelings like it does yours.
As you're being. It's not hurting my feelings.
It obviously is.
I've been doing it for 25
so you
years.
did not.
How many people have called me?
Or worse? Answer me this. Did you sign it? Did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
That's where you're wrong.
He says he didn't. So you did. This sheriff, he does not believe in the Constitution, and he did not swear an oath to it.
That's what you believe.
You're gonna have to get out.
If you continue,
yes, ma'am.
It becomes disorderly.
Yes,
I explained to you at that point it would be a disorderly conduct.
Dude, chill out. You're stupid.
Okay, you call me stupid. I call you stupid.
You don't even know that you swore an oath to the Constitution. No,
I'm not answering.
You walk around thinking that you have no duty to the Constitution.
The people, the residents.
The Constitution.
Do you live
in Van Buren County? The Constitution.
Do you live here in Van Buren County?
No, I don't.
Then I don't answer to you. Have a good day, sir.
Do you get state taxes? Do you get federal taxes? Do you get state and federal taxes?
Have a good day, sir.
So you don't know shit, brother.
Have a good day, sir.
You guys don't know anything here. You don't get. No, you can't. That's freedom of speech. That's freedom of speech. You don't know the Constitution.
You obviously
What's freedom of speech mean?
Statute of disorderly conduct. If you incite a riot, if you incite a riot,
what riot am I inciting?
Which includes any
freedom
more,
of speech,
any
brother.
More than 2 or 3 people.
Freedom of speech.
Then you are.
The sheriff eventually arrives expecting to deal with a problem, only to find a calm citizen with a camera. The citizen calls out the dishonesty of the previous officers, noting they lied about why the sheriff was summoned. This confrontation highlights another serious issue: false reports and miscommunication between law enforcement agencies. The sheriff, caught off guard, tries to maintain control but struggles to justify the actions of his subordinates. Once again, the citizen dominates the exchange through logic and knowledge, exposing how fear of cameras often leads police to panic and fabricate stories.
You guys are making the riot, then not me. I'm by myself.
Making a riot. You're the one.
I'm by myself.
Stupid and dumb, and you're the one that's.
You guys are the ones that are supposed to know the Constitution, and I know it 10 times more than you.
That's fine.
You guys don't know anything about it. Your whole job is to uphold the Constitution.
Our whole job is to uphold the state laws that are in the statute.
Nope. What's more important than state laws? Federal laws.
Federal law doesn't supersede
it absolutely
state law.
No way.
That's
you just said that.
Wrong.
No, yes it
That's
does.
Where you're wrong.
Yes it does. Yeah. I promise you. If the Supreme Court says Arkansas state law is wrong, then it's wrong and over with. Arkansas doesn't get to say, well, we get to do whatever we want.
Constitution.
You're embarrassing yourself on the internet.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not. You're embarrassing
Say your name again. If you don't think you're embarrassing yourself, what's your name?
I won't say my name until you say yours. I already said it once.
I already said it.
No, you didn't. You didn't give us your full name.
I don't have to.
I told you my full name and who I work for.
Yeah, because it's your job to. It's not mine. I'm a private citizen. You are not.
But you're
the government. You are the government. Right now, I'm the people. Listen to me.
You request my name.
I'm the people. You're the government right now, and I'm the people. And this is what the government's doing.
Show me the law right now that says that I have to give you my name.
That's in your policy.
And who I am.
That's in your policy.
I'm asking you.
Give me 2 minutes, and I could look it up.
We wrote the policy. It's our policy.
And then you should know it, dude.
You're trying to serve your country by confronting police departments with a random
It's a name, dude. Chill out.
But it's a random.
Yep, I'm a patriot.
It's not scheduled. It's a random.
As the discussion continues, the sheriff insists that the citizen must identify himself, citing private property. The citizen quickly corrects him, reminding him that government property is public property, accessible to all taxpayers. This exchange underscores the lack of understanding that many officers have about the distinction between private and public domains. The citizen emphasizes the legal principle that one cannot be trespassed from public property without cause. His explanation is not only educational, but empowering, proving that rights are most powerful when exercised calmly and confidently. The sheriff, meanwhile, visibly struggles to respond.
What you call a constitutional audit.
So, that's not all I do, but that is kind of what today is. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. But that's serving your country by trying to surprise a police department or sheriff's office and walk in and go.
So you obviously don't know the purpose of it. My number one purpose.
And you just said when I post this.
My number one purpose is to make change. Is to make change. So, for example, there are let's see, 3 towns in Arkansas that have retrained their entire police department because of me.
Okay.
And I had a lawsuit that I could have filed.
What you're telling me
now,
right
hold on
now
a second.
Know that you are operating on fear of lawsuits. You're actually trying to make change.
Dude, no. Let me finish my sentence for once, and you'd understand what I'm saying.
Don't get angry.
Quit interrupting me, bro.
I'm not interrupting.
I have 3 places where I could have done lawsuits, and I chose not to. It wasn't even a hard decision. And what I wanted instead was for retraining on the police department. And guess what? That entire police department got retrained on the First and Fourth Amendment. And that's what I wanted. And I made change. And guess what? Now they do it annually or every 6 months. They just do it because I was there. And I've even gone back and talked to them after, and they openly admit, thank you for coming up here and doing that. Yes, that was a weird day, but it made a lot of good change. And now every 6 months, we train our officers on the First and Fourth Amendment and reasonable articulable suspicion and so on when we didn't before. And so now I'm saving you from lawsuits. And so I'm educating the police department or the sheriff.
When the citizen asks if the officers swore an oath to the Constitution, the sheriff hesitates and even denies it. This becomes one of the most shocking and telling moments in the video. The refusal to acknowledge the oath reveals a deep cultural problem within some departments, enforcing the law without understanding the foundation it's built on. The citizen passionately reminds them that their duty is not just to state statutes, but to the supreme law of the land. His words echo a hard truth. Too many officers follow orders, not oaths. The confrontation transforms into a lesson in civic duty.
Office. I'm educating the people in that town as well.
Well, if that was your goal, and
that is my goal.
And interrupted your goal with the police department, I apologize.
That is my goal.
Okay.
And I can show you videos where I've done that already. That's my whole goal.
If I interrupted, I didn't mean to. Like I said,
yeah, you came in proving the stupidity of the sheriff's office too.
No, I came in to ensure.
Within 5 seconds, you said. Within 5 seconds, you said Arkansas supersedes federal. That is the stupidest thing a sheriff could say.
Okay, you just made a generalized statement.
What did you say then? You say it.
Federal.
You say it how you said it. You say it how you said it.
Arkansas Constitution.
Still wrong. That's still wrong, dude. That's wrong.
And I didn't say supersedes. I said we have to abide by.
Do you want to go back? No. You said it overrules. I forget the word you used.
Our whole job is to uphold the state laws that are in the statute.
Nope. What's more important than state laws? Federal laws.
Federal law doesn't supersede
it. Absolutely. No way. You just said that. No, your best bet is just to admit you said it and to learn from it and not to lie. Because now you're a liar too. It's one thing to be wrong. It's another to lie.
You instructed me to admit when you have your video, you can sit down and play that.
I'm trying to help you, dude. I'm trying to help you.
Help me what?
People like whenever you're like, dude, you don't want to know what? I overreacted. If you were like, I overreacted, I was wrong about that, and I'm actually going to go look into that. Now everyone loves you. And there's no craziness, and I'm happy.
I don't have now. I will research everything.
But now, not only were you wrong, but you're lying about being wrong, and now you're just a liar.
By now, the officers resort to insults, calling the citizen disorderly and trying to frame his speech as disruptive. The irony is powerful. Those sworn to protect free speech are trying to suppress it. The citizen holds his ground, reminding them that speaking passionately or critically is not disorderly conduct. This segment brilliantly exposes the thin line between authority and ego. The more the officers argue, the more they expose their ignorance. Viewers can see the frustration boiling on both sides. But only one side, the citizens, remains grounded in law and principle.